What's up, JD Aliens? Welcome back to the show, man. Look, the year is just about over. I don't see any more companies coming out with anything new in regards to headphones in December. I just can't really see it. I have showcased several headphones on this channel, from super dirt cheap to expensive as but at the end of the year, it all comes down to this: which ones turned out to be the best, in my opinion. So I'm only going to talk about headphones that I have personally touched on this channel. I'm not going to talk about all the stuff that y'all be mentioning in the comments. And with that being said, I don't really give a damn what you think. This is my video, my top 5. You clicked on my face to watch this stuff, so sit back and enjoy the show.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna start this top 5 with the budget category, starting with the Tribit X Free Tune. OMG. These have been my favorites for the year, to be honest with you. Like, my favorite headphones overall for the year. And I know you're like, what? Man, you didn't done all these crazy headphones and these end up being your favorite? The answer is yes. And the reason why is because I was so blown away by the sound versus the price. Look at these headphones, man. They're very, very unsuspecting headphones. You look at them and you think, all right, it's a budget pair of headphones, decent build. Then you put them on your ear, you power on, and it's like, boom! The sound that comes out of these is just great. And not to mention, they get super loud. They do not have any active noise cancellation at all. But in my opinion, you just don't need it. I totally forgot these didn't have noise cancellation because they sound so good, and you can just crank them up and just drown out all the sound that you want to. And they really do have some decent passive noise cancellation due to these ear cups and the padding that they have here. The reason why I have these Earfun Frees here is, Earfun Free. These are X Free Tune, and these are the Earfun Free. The reason why I have these here is because a lot of people are like, well, they're the same headphones. Yes and no. Yes, they have a very, very, very similar build. Let me get you in here so you can see this. There are some very mild differences, but they have a different sound signature. They're just tuned differently. No pun intended when we talk about the X Free Tune. Now, as far as the differences, as you can see here, the outer ear cup is a little bit different just due to branding. Now, mine is kind of an OG headset. They have upgraded these to where they have like red in here and stuff, and I think the logo is a little bit different. It's got an X right here. So don't think you're getting a bad pair or a knockoff pair if you get these. This is just like a classic version. So as we go around to the headband, you'll see here that the Earfun version has these little notches right here to kind of let you know where you've expanded your headband, whereas and it's also thinner or more narrow on the Tribit here. As we keep going around, no more differences, but let's look at these ear cups. On the left ear cup, there really isn't any difference. Yes, the color is a little bit different here, but the cushions are the same. And also the 3.5 millimeter jack is still the same, in the same spot and everything. But the real difference is where you get to the right ear cup. So on the bottom, you have your charging port. Let me make sure both of these are actually just micro USB. Yeah, they're both micro USB, so no difference there. But in this button layout, I actually favor the Earfun for the button layout. You got your plus and minus on the opposite sides of the multifunction button right there. Whereas on the X Free Tune, you have a plus and minus, and there's nothing in the middle. It's just a clean plus and minus, but on the front, that's where you have your multifunction button. I'm much more of a fan of having everything on one side of the ear cup, but I've gotten used to this. Now, as far as sound, don't get it twisted. The Earfun Free sound amazing, especially for this budget price that they're offering them at. They're actually a little bit more expensive than the Tribit X Free Tune. I believe the X Free is like 30 something bucks, whereas these are like 50. And I just think it's ridiculous. I think these have a slight edge though. These have a little bit brighter of a sound, and they still carry that bass that I really like. Whereas these, they're just more balanced, and they do sound good. Don't get it twisted. They sound fantastic, but there has to be a number one pick here, and it is the Tribit X Free Tune. Love these headphones, and they are literally my favorite headphones of the year. It is what it is, man. I know you're perplexed. How does this $30-something set of headphones end up being my favorite for the year? Look, you ain't got to spend a ton of money to get great sound out of some headphones, man. So call it what you want. I'm calling these as my favorites for the year, and they're definitely top notch in the budget category. Like, these are the cheapest headphones you can buy with the biggest sound. Now, for those of you who gotta have some noise cancellation in your life and you still want to stay in that budget, this is the MPOW H12. Just look at them. They've been done really nicely. They kind of model some other popular headphones that are out there. but it's a very simple, I still got the ANC on. It does have a switch versus a button that powers down when you turn off the headphones. So you got your button layout here. It's very simple and just easy to use. Nothing else real fancy about these other than the fact that they sound fantastic. Once you turn the ANC on, they sound really, really great. With the ANC off, you know, it's a budget set of headphones. They sound decent, but to get the full value from sound out of these things, definitely listen to them with the ANC on. You're going to have a great experience. And at about 50 bucks, I think, maybe 60, I'm not sure. I think it's a great price for some noise cancellation headphones of this build quality and especially of this sound quality with the ANC on. Because y'all know how I feel about budget ANC. Oh, don't get me started on that. Oh, I know what you're wondering. Why do I have all these gamepads here? Well, I do have another channel. It's called Just Doing Reviews. You should go check it out because I got some hot stuff over there, man. And I just did some Google Stadia and xCloud videos, and I got to do another one today real quick. And so I just had these here just so I can have my setup ready after I get done on this headphone channel. But anyways, back to the Impal H12. Now, I know Impal has released like the H5s through like 75s. Like they released way too many headphones. It's just, I do not agree with it. I've reviewed several of them. I'm looking at them up there. I've reviewed a lot of them, and I really don't think all of them are necessary because they start to kind of bleed into each other and it confuses the crap out of the customer. And I almost didn't put these in this series because of that. And people keep asking me which one is the best. And I'm like, dude, I don't freaking know. They released like 99 of these things. Like, how am I supposed to know which one is the best? Honestly, out of the videos I've done on HPAL products, these are the ones that really make me feel good as far as the listening experience overall. We're talking about bass, mids and highs, and noise cancellation implementation. So if you really want to know which ones I think are the best, it's not the H20s, 25. Matter of fact, I ain't even heard them. I've only heard up to the H18s, I believe, and the H12 is where it's at. So just because the number's higher, that doesn't mean it's a better headphone because, yeah, it just doesn't work like that. Anyways, good headphones. Impal H12. So now that we've talked about how to save money and get great sound at the same time, let's talk about digging in your wallet a little bit more and talk about these Crusher ANCs right here. Now, you know I couldn't do a top 5 headphone video without Skullcandy being in the mix. Man, I love me some Skullcandy. We got off to a great start, then it came to a crash and burn with my Crusher Week series. But luckily, Skullcandy redeemed themselves by, you know, like, they have a great warranty system, so you can just send these mugs back and they'll help you out. And overall, they really do make a great quality product. And the sound that comes out of these is just unmatched when it comes to bass. Yeah, some people might say it's a digitized fake bass. Whatever, man. Get out of my face with that BS, man. This is the Skullcandy Crusher ANC. And I love these headphones despite their flaws. Yes, they do have a hiss, you know, from the noise canceling that they put in here, but the noise canceling is actually pretty effective. It is implemented very well in these headphones. You also have the pass through where you can just kind of cup your hand over here real quick and you can hear some outside sounds that you need to hear real quick, or you can just leave it on as far as ambient sound is concerned. And of course, you got that bass slider. Y'all see where I like to keep mine, man. It's a lot, so I like to keep it at like, I don't know, right there. You know, right there, man. That's enough bass for me. I can only handle so much, and then it starts to like tickle in my eardrums, and then it goes to my neck. Then it makes its way around back into my Abdullah oblongata, and then I'm just all shaken up. It really just doesn't get any better than this when it comes to bass and like the experience of bass. Yeah, I know Sony came hard with the XB900 headphones, but they kind of messed up, man. They took a step backwards when they removed the dedicated bass button from those headphones. And that kind of lost me, man, because I like being able to control the bass on the fly. And that's where they stand out here with this Crusher ANC or the Crusher series, period. Skullcandy, if you're listening to me, don't pull that move, man. Do not remove the bass slider or change it. Just keep a bass slider. Whatever you do to these headphones in the future, they need a bass slider because that's what makes them different than the rest of the stuff. Sorry, I digressed a little bit. Look, as far as bass, if you want bass and you want noise cancellation, Skullcandy Crusher ANC is the way to go. Now these bad boys, they'll dig into your pockets a little bit and start scratching around at about $300 to $329. But it's all right because you're getting a quality headphone here. Now we bring out the Headphone King. Look, I know these headphones probably came out in like December 2018. Was it December 2018? But the Sony WH-1000 MX XM3, whatever, man. I hate Sony's nomenclature, man. Get it together, Sony. Yeah, every headphone that's come out this year in this price range of $300+ has literally had to stand up to these. Like, they come out and they say, oh, is it the Sony killer? Does it sound as good as the Sonys? Is the noise canceling as good as the Sonys? Look, every headphone that's come out this year, I don't care if it's Sennheiser, Bose, who else is out there? Bowser and Wilkins. Everybody is trying to compete with these headphones. Like, it just doesn't matter what they've come out with this year. Everybody's like, can we dethrone the champ? Yes, the champ. And no, he's not dethroned. He's sitting right here in your face. So if you don't want to spend the money, these have gone on sale for like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But if you don't want to spend the money, you ain't got to. I just gave you another option to, kind of step it down a notch. But if you got the money to spend, these headphones are the ones to get. I know they don't have some of the features that the other headphones have, but when you want great sound, a good app experience, and noise cancellation that is just space age, we're talking about like, you got your wife or your baby over there on the side of the room and the wife is yippity yapping and the kid is crying and you don't want to change him and you trying to act like you can't hear that mess. You just put these headphones on and it's just silence. You can't hear. See, I told you can't hear nothing. And then you take them off and it's like, oh, I'm back into the world. That's what it's like in these headphones, man. The noise cancellation is just untouched. Other headphone companies have tried. They have just not succeeded. Maybe in 2020. We'll revisit this in 2020 and see where we stand. But as far as sound, yeah, man, they got bass. Some people say they have too much bass for their liking. It's not Skullcandy Crusher bass, but yeah, they got a lot of bass. But these mugs sound fantastic. And they are my #1 top pick as far as expensive stuff. Yeah. Get these headphones. But last but not least, I have to bring out these specialty headphones. Yes, these are specialty headphones. They can be used for music, and they should be because they sound really good. But man, these things were made for sleep. Check out my video on these, man. These are the Cocoon Relax Sleeping Headphones. Look at the form factor. Let me put them on my head so you can see. Let me stretch them out a little bit. Look at that. Don't that just soothe you right now? Like, I was kind of hyped up before, man. You saw how hype I was getting, but now I'm like all subdued and stuff. I feel like I'm being swaddled like a baby, man. Just, yeah, these are comfortable. Man, look at them ear cups, man. Look at that. You see all that cushion up in there? You see all that comfort? And it's got this fabric on it. Oh, God, dog. So the build quality and form factor of these headphones, unmatched by any other headphone I've experienced. And the comfort is also unmatched. You see the way they just look like two hands over your head, just saying, hey, go to sleep, man, go to sleep. I put these headphones through my test when I first got them. I put them through the test of helping me sleep. And they did a fantastic job. And I will tell you that they work as far as putting you to sleep and keeping you there. And they have some special AI and smart features throughout the app that you can utilize as well. But as far as design, build quality, comfort, functionality, and sound for music, these are a great choice for overall headphones. Now, these are on my expensive as list, but they are worth it because of all the value that you get in here, man. The Cocoon Relax Sleep Headphones. I know you wasn't expecting this one. Now, just because I did these last, that does not put them above the Sonys. As a matter of fact, none of these headphones like rank above any of the other headphones. It's just kind of a top 5 of different categories. So yeah, boss, this is my top 5 of headphones for 2019, man. We got like, these are my favorites that I touched throughout this year, based off of, I guess, category, I guess. These are my ultimate favorites for the year, just because I was so surprised with the quality you get for the price you pay. It's like $35, dude. Like, even if you don't want a pair, just buy them because they're $35 and they sound amazing. These H12s, great budget option for noise cancellation and quality sound. This right here for the bass head in you, gotta have these in your stable, man. And they work very, very well as everyday headphones. As a matter of fact, when I got these in the house, these kind of went in my drawer and I barely listen to these anymore. And it's kind of a shame because they cost so much. But for a great overall headphone, man, if you like a decent amount of bass and some good clean sound, app support, the absolute best noise cancellation, that's where you need to be, is a Sony 1000 1000X. And then, you know, for the person that has some insomnia, can't get yourself to sleep and stay there, these Cocoons will do the job for you, and they make great all-around headphones. Do not work out in these. These are not workout headphones, but they will do for like everyday listening and stuff like that. Speaking of working out though, of these that I have here at this table, these make fantastic workout headphones. I actually worked out in these just to kind of test them out one day, and I put up a video on Instagram a while back. These make fantastic workout headphones. They get super loud, and you know, they got this vinyl right here where you can just, if your ears do start sweating a lot, just wipe it off, man, and you're good to go. And they're pretty durable as well. So yeah, great workout headphones for the Tribit. Those, I'm telling you, don't sleep on the Tribit headphones. Anyways, man, I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff, but this is my top 5 for the year. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't really care what you think, man. You can put your comments down there about what headphone is better than what. I just don't care. You clicked on my face to watch this video, so now you have to deal with the consequences. And if you like what you saw, follow me on social media, my other channels that I got. Throw those emoji hands up, and I'll see you at the next one. Hey, where you going? No. Sit back down. We got to talk about this. You didn't have a good time? All right, then. Hit the subscribe button. There you go. Reach down there. There you go. And then hit the bell, because you need to know when I'm opening up more new stuff. You got to come right back here and check this stuff out. Now, don't you feel like a better human being? All right, I knew you would. All right, man. I'll see you soon.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?